with Charlamagne. I know the whole thing with the picture and not taking, but for a while you just never mentioned his name or the POW 105. Now he's mentioned names. I never understood the reason behind that.
Why not or why?
No, why you never mentioned his name? You didn't want to give them credit because everybody knew who you were talking about. Like,
yeah,
you know,
I would try to bait the audience into having a conversation about who I was talking about. B, in radio and how we get ratings, there was a time where it was about memory.
Yeah.
It wasn't about your behavior. So now your behavior, it's a piece of your memory of what you think about turning on, but it's also what you are turning on, right? So there was a time in radio in the 90s and television too, where it was a popularity contest, right? Where they send you something and you write down what you listen to. You're supposed to listen, you write down what you listen to.
Oh, like a survey. Yes.
So people would write down their favorite.
They used to get money for that, right?
Yeah, they still do. They still do.
Send you money.
So people would write down their favorite. So by me reminding you a name, if you had a rating survey or whatever in your hand, that would then possibly prompt you to write down the name I was talking about. If I left your name out, then the audience isn't reminded. They're not thought about it. They don't think about it. So that's really a programming tactic.
Yeah. So is it really like a Hot 97 POW 105 beef? The reason why I say that for is I've been in streetwear for a long time. Been around Adidas people, Nike people. I never forget one time I got invited to this Adidas joint. I was in L.A. This Jordan dude was like, yo, I like to come, but the Adidas dudes are there. What the fuck? You think this is Blood or Crips? Pull up, man. They ain't fucking worried about you.
Some people, depending on the company, it's like that.
Is it taught like that? Like, do you?
It depends on the company. Like when I was programming here, I wouldn't allow DJs to do parties together. But more of that was about strategy, right? Because I felt like we had the biggest DJs in the city, and why would you stand next to this new cat, or why would you stand next to this cat? No, let's go take their club from them. You know what I'm saying? That was just more of a strategy of marketing and whatever, right? Because that's how I came up in radio, right? Like, we are trying to get the most listeners we can.
Sure.
And that's how we get the most money. That's how we get the most advertising dollars.
Would that ever blow up in your face? Like, meaning like where people are like, what the fuck are you trying to do? Like, get a call like from maybe Clue or anybody? No?
Fuck.
No, never.
So what?
You like Clue?
Yeah, we're cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, even with Charlamagne, I mean, I know you've had your issues, and I'm sure he didn't want to take a picture. From what I know, no, I know, and we'll get into that. But from what I know of Charlamagne, I'll be honest with you, man. Like,
he's a nice guy.
He's a good dude, man.
Yeah.
And he does help a lot of people, like yourself. I know that you have put on a lot of people too. I mean, deep down, do you think that he's talented? And
absolutely,
and
I've told him that.
Yeah,
I've told him that.
Yeah.
Just because I don't like your content per se, or I don't think that you're good at certain things, doesn't mean I don't think you're talented overall or smart or funny or whatever. He's all that.